Pedro will sleep good when we're done. I have to work a split shift, and my shift runs so late and then starts again so early that I get about 4 or 5 hours of sleep at night. Then I go home and go back to bed for a few hours. And then I get just a few hours to take care of bills or business or whatever, and then I'm back to work. I hate this schedule, but it's the only way to get all those hours in. It sucks. But what are you gonna do? So, because of that, I've lost some pen pals and some online friends. And I feel this gap between us. And it is so heartbreaking. When I started writing letters a while back, it wasn't so bad. The reason I started writing letters was because I was lonely and bored. We moved out here and there was nothing, like I said earlier. And I had to find something to do, and I had no friends close by, and so I started writing letters and making friends that way. And now my life is picked up to being even more busy than really I ever have been. Ever. So now I don't know how to find the balance. To top it all off, this summer I'm going to start I'm going to start school at Southwest Virginia Community College. And if I can't get my schedule right now, what's in store for me when I've got homework and classes and things like that? I'm really nervous about what life's going to be like for the next 8 years or so. I've got to go for longer than I want to because I obviously can't go full time. I just don't have the time. I'm going to start out with part-time classes and then possibly switch to full-time if I can handle it, but at the rate I'm going, I really doubt I can handle that. Again, with the I think I'm getting more comfortable with the video camera since I opened up and said how I feel about myself. Oh, that's another thing. I turned 26. I've never really had that bad of an acne problem. I turned 26 and my face broke out like crazy. I hate it. And I don't know a lot about cosmetics. I don't know a lot about facial hygiene. I know to wash your face, but there's so many products out there. There's just tons of products. For a while there, I was using 5 different products. Now I found a combination of a few things that's starting to help, that are starting to help. But it's still not as good as it could be. So I'm thinking about getting Proactiv. That they've got this new low price. It's $20, and if you start now, you're locked into that $20 price. And it's got such a high success rate that I'm really seriously thinking about trying it. See, my chin's all broken out, and I can't stand it. And that's not only the way it looks, it's how it feels. They hurt. And then the pain can be so intense. And I don't have a low tolerance for pain. I have a very high tolerance for pain. I got like 13 or 14 tattoos. I've been pierced in numerous places. So I know it's not just me. It hurts, man. Can't imagine those teenagers who have that wicked acne, you know. Hey, I'm going 3/4 of a mile now. My legs are kind of itchy, but I'm making it. I just didn't stop at a half. I don't know, it's really weird. But apparently I say I don't know a lot too. I don't know, and when I'm frustrated I say I don't understand. My speech patterns are odd. So maybe this proactive junk will help, but we're kind of in a bad financial situation right now. Waiting on Adriel's disability. Don't really know what's going on with that right now. They didn't really tell us all that much. They don't tell us, they don't give you an update. They don't say, well, we're considering you seriously this time. This is her second application since we got here, and she tried once in Kansas, but she didn't have even a fraction of the problems in Kansas that she has now. So, really scared. We need that income. But most of all, she needs the medical help. She needs that Medicare or Medicaid or whichever one it is really bad. Because when you've got all these problems and you can't take care of one because you can't afford it, another one will come along as a result of that. And it's just this constant downward spiral of events that leaves her miserable and angry and hurting. And I hate it. There's nothing I can do about it. Except, work 3 jobs and try to get by and get her things that'll make her happy for the moment. It's hard. And it hurts to think that we put all this money into the government and you see all these people who are on disability. Not all of them, but a good percentage of them are on disability, and they're fine. They just know how to work the system. And we don't know how to work the system, and she really needs help. If she gets denied again, it'll be crushing. Just absolutely crushing. She worked hard when she could work. She worked really hard. I mean, she used to work for Payless Distribution, and she used to work for Sheltered Living, and she'd lift clients. She would lift people in and out of bed. And now, sometimes she needs help putting socks on. It's gotta be hard for her. It's gotta hurt. Inside and out. And it's gotta hurt your heart. Your emotional state, just to know that you used to be so able and capable, and now you can't do much of anything. There's a lot of times when we'll plan to go shopping or just to her parents' house, and she can't go because she hurts, and it's so aggravating for her. I know it is. So much emotional stress.